So, since we have more quests to take from Sayre, let's take on his next one, with the level 61 challenge entitled As Stubborn as Stone. Sayre is oddly confident about his plan's chances of success. Right, time to present these soul stones to the village. Let them know that the Sleeping Stones is ready to be restored. Although, it's been quite some time since anyone here truly lent me their ear. Would you mind gathering the villagers for me? So yeah, we gotta go and speak to 3 of them. Now when I did this quest initially with Mathia in my test run, I actually did not know where one of these people was. Until it dawned on me that I had actually been on the path that they were wanting me to go to before, but on the way let's speak with Svetlov, his granddaughter.
What did you just say? Did my grandfather put you up to this?
Wow. Yeah, just drop out of nowhere, bang, with your chocobo.
He sends me mad sometimes. My apologies that he bothered you with this kind of venture. Would you mind if I asked your name?
Sure.
Well, Corinne, you have my thanks for humouring the wild ramblings of an old man. I'll make sure to tell him again that he needs to stop bothering strangers with his fantasies.
But yeah, but if Regenfrid believes in him, why can't you? I mean, you're his flesh and blood, damn it! Yeah, the next person we want to go to is actually the one I had a hard time trying to figure out how to get up to him. Until I realized that I had taken a quest from Gellin before that we just passed, and that this guy, Carl, is right up here beyond her. What's that? The old fault saying he wants to restore the quarry. Like I haven't heard that before. You might have been able to single-handedly take on a group of Veroliths, but most of us aren't heroes of legend. What do you suggest we should do about the beast's return? Or are you planning on giving up on adventuring and becoming the quarry's very own protector? Well, someone's gotta save you from the wrath of the Guardian Empire. Someone must stand up against their oppression. So I believe that the third is going to be over here. Yeah, Hodgkin underneath these arches. Boy, sorry to disappoint, but I'm far from interested. There's no point in placing the village's future in the hands of a dead industry. Honestly, how many people do you know that are desperate to get their hands on stone these days? Sayre's time would be better spent working out how to sell off all the leftover rocks we've already cluttering Ala Gannha. And so after a universal shutdown and rejection, let's go over to Sayre and give him the bad news. Yeah, and you can be sure he's not going to be appreciative of being rejected in this manner. So let's speak with Sayre again. Back from spreading the good word, are you? Cannot wait to see the looks on their mugs when they have a gander at these soul stones. Actually... yeah, look who's come back. Svetlov.
Grandfather, let's stop this, shall we? No one's going to come. You'd be better served heading home and having a nap.
And you're the one, and you say I'm the one spouting nonsense. I know what this is. You banded together with all the others that think me mad, haven't you?
How could you even think such things? I only have your best interests at heart, Grandfather. The fact of the matter is that you can quarry as much as you want. If there's no one willing to buy the spoils, then it's meaningless. You're not as young as you once were, and the fool's errand is doing your health no favors. I can't bear to watch you waste your life away any longer.
Fool's errand? You consider it foolish to walk towards a brighter future for Ala Gannha? Corinne, tell me, do you share my granddaughter's opinion? Yeah, he's gonna ask me, put me on the spot. No need to hold back. I agree, Ala Gannha's future lies in quarrying. I think Svetlov might be right, or I can say nothing. But since we're here to help the old man... Sorry for that, Svetlov, you're out of luck. I knew the woman that saved Warkrata would understand me. There's no use sitting around waiting for things to improve. The future is in our hands.
Grandfather, she's clearly only saying that out of pity for you. Please don't get carried away.
Clearly, you don't know what I've been through, lady.
Listen, we all understand you're just trying to do what you think is best for the village, we do. But you're going to have to accept sooner or later that nothing lasts forever.
I was a fool to ever even consider asking others for help. You can hardly expect your words to mean anything to those who have lived without hope. Yes, it's up to me to show you all how it's done. And so away he goes. Yeah, he's not gonna take you seriously.
Why does he have to be so thick-headed? It feels like every interaction we have nowadays inevitably ends in a huge kerfuffle. He has this nasty tendency of refusing to speak to me for hours after a fight as well. I'm truly sorry to involve you in this, but do you think you could talk to him in my stead?
Why though? I mean, it's not like your words are gonna convince him of anything. That's a good one there, Lynette, it really is. That's a good one. I like your style. So the clouds have rolled in, and we're going to go see if we can't talk to Sayre, who's standing by the lakeside. That girl makes me wonder if I spouted so much gibberish at her age. Come to hear a story, have you? Oh, I'll tell you a story, my friend. A tale of a time when the quarry was the heart of Ala Gannha. Yes, those were the days. It didn't matter how long you spent quarrying away, there was always more stone to be cut and people willing to pay for it. The industry supported many a family, let me tell you. There were even some days when I'd take the cold hard floor of the quarry as my bed instead of going home. Why, the only thing keeping me going half the time were the work songs we used to sing. By Rolgarth, that's bloody it! If the villagers hear those work songs once more, they're sure to change their minds about the quarry. Bet you're glad you are here to see the very moment I saved our village from ruin. We'll see if you accomplish that. So, another 87,000 experience points. Why can't I just say 87,000? Why am I so determined to just say 80,000? Like, that's a terrible round down. So let's take on Sayre's next challenge. At level 61, entitled The Sound of the Quarry. Sayre is chuffed to bits with his new plan. Finish coming to terms with just how inspired my new plan is. Anyone that's held a hammer and chisel knows the wonders a good work song can do. After you've been singing for a while, your swings start to match the song's rhythm, and everything falls naturally into place. You can work for hours and hours without even realizing it. Hammer in one hand, chisel in t'other, carting up rocks to bring home to mother. Rocks become guilt, guilt becomes our house. Our hearts has the quarry, has no need for a spouse. And the song meanders along in a similar vein after that. The ending, however, is quite something. Speckled stone, edge of the lair, not sell this stone to a kindly pair. Nay, search for pebbles, young maiden revels. That's how it finishes. Speckled stone, edge of the lair, refers to changing patterns that adorn the rock found deep underground. The rocks closest to the edge of each layer are the most brittle you see. That part of the song exists as a warning to never sell on inferior stone. Although you'd struggle to find a quarry that doesn't know as much. No, it is the nay, search for the pebbles, young maiden revels part, which I find curious. I believe it to be referring to a jewel of some kind. After all, you hardly give a young lass any old pebble you just happen to find. No, only the finest jewels will do. If I were able to somehow take a gander at the stone mentioned in the song, probably impossible mind you, the closest fissure where I could stand a chance of finding it was right next to an Imperial stronghold. Oh, great. That being said, I might be able to find something if I had you to keep me safe from harm. Accompany me, Corinne. I'm sure you'll enjoy the journey. And so, let us pursue him. You guys are really being clever in the chat, I love it. You guys are really being clever in the chat and I'm really enjoying that. Thanks so much, guys. I needed that. We're gonna run past this stuff. Yeah, target me all you want, I'm not gonna pick a fight. At least not until I get closer to the ziggurat. Yeah, I gotta get all the way down to that corner. So yeah, that's quite a bit of distance out. Means I'll have to double jump the fences like an equestrian rider. While also avoiding the blood gliders. Way to keep it going there, Scala. Are you still on the air, by the way? That's because I'm trying to maneuver my way through the ziggurats and the creepy Kakirin that dwell within. Yeah, I think we got a bit of a open space now. Okay, good. I'll repost the link then to your stream so that everyone else can check that out too. Okay, Sayer. What are we looking for? Seems I was right to bring you along. This place is swarming with those rats. Try searching the surroundings for any that might happen to be lying in wait for us. I trust you know what to do when you come across one. So now we gotta go over here. So yeah, this is the spot we want to pick a fight in. Let's wait for our opponents to arrive. Where are they? Emerging from the cracks. Let's do it. Yeah, we're gonna really take it to these guys. Yeah, let's show them a thing or two. Whoa! Look out. Yeah. Sandwiching AoEs, that's never gonna work. And accuracy down, though, that could. Because that is a legitimate skill. Make no mistake about it. I'll tell you once I get my accuracy down debuff taken off there, Squared Ren. Welcome to the Let's Play Navarre Autism. Nice to welcome you to the channel. Glad to have you with us this evening. So yeah, we gotta stand right here and use the beckon emotes, which is right at the bottom of the list. And so that'll trigger the cutscene. Fine work, Corinne. Suppose it's time for me to do my part. And so, after hacking away for a while, feast your eyes on this, old Corinne. Popped right out when I chiseled away along one of the layers of the rock. My guess is it could be used to craft quite a fetching jewel. I'll hurry back to the village and set about examining it in further detail. And so, yeah, as fast as his legs can carry him. So let's jump back to Ala Gannha. Exactly, Skyla, exactly. Yeah, he's an old man who has a lot of determination and resilience, and will not be dissuaded by the discouragement of others. So yeah, there's Sayre, and apparently Sweatlove has come back. Obviously the car's no good. Oh, Corinne. Sad to say, it seems we were on a fool's errand. 'Twas no all that we found, but a crystal fragment of incredibly low purity. Ah. Only the most naive of bands would rejoice upon finding this shiny piece of rubbish. Speckled stone or edge of the layer. Sell not this stone to a kindly payer. Must have been referring to this.
Grandfather, is that perchance in line with that for a song that begins with hammer in one hand, chisel in the other?
Indeed it is, but why do you know that?
Father used to sing it to me in lieu of a lullaby. It's one of my most precious memories from the short time we were able to spend together.
Indeed, your father was a fine warrior. Not a day passes that I don't rue his death at the hands of those bastards from Garlemald. We never even had the chance to work together. He chose to apprentice under another teacher, said he didn't want me going easy on him. But enough about the past. We've been using the song as a guide to find stones of value, but the spinner's still yet to smile on us.
Have you forgotten, Grandfather? There's another version of the song, one which might lead you in the right direction.
Another? Why yes, there was another version, wasn't there? It's been so long since I last sung it I had completely forgotten. I don't suppose you remember the lyrics?
Of course I do. All of my memories of Father are as vivid as ever.
That's my girl. You hear that, Corinne? There's hope yet. And so with that, yeah, we may have finally been able to get these two to reconcile. So 87,000 more experience comes to me, and so now the torch is passed over to Sweatlove. So let's go on and take her level 61 challenge entitled Spooky Stones. Sweatlove is warming up her pipes for a moving rendition of an alternate version of the Quarrying Work Song.
I do recall Father saying that this version wasn't especially popular. However, it was always his favorite. It's certainly the one he sang most often to me.
Aye, that's the right of it. The quarry would echo for days with workers belting out the version I know. I'd probably still be singing it when I'm dead.
Can't say I'm too surprised that's all you remember, Grandfather. It's only the end of the second version that actually differs from the first. Speckled stone, edge of the lair, sell not this stone to a kindly pair. Nay, search for the pebbles, young maiden revels. Between this world and the next, 'tis there the stones collect, trade them on our ancestors' song.
So the stone worth selling is located somewhere between this world and the next, eh?
I must admit, I never really thought about it much as a child, but the song's lyrics are a bit eerie, aren't they?
Aye, that part about our ancestors is quite morbid. Do you reckon it might be referring to Hidden Tear?
I suppose that did used to be a graveyard, didn't it? I don't imagine there are too many people that have cause to visit the area these days.
I should hope not. Ever since the Empire banned us from making offerings to the deceased, I've heard an increasing number of stories saying that beings not of this earth stalk the place. I'd love nothing more than to pop over there right now and quickly see if the stone we need can be found, but something tells me it won't be that easy. What say you, Corinne? Can I count on your aid one last time? Of course. I followed you this far. My thanks. This is our last chance, and I do not intend to fail. You're not coming along, Sweatlove? Alright, you're lost. So of course we must leave the only way we can. An old man who isn't putting his feet up like those lazy youngins. I salute the stubborn old codger. May he inflict critical hit stone fours on all his opponents. Wow. Lynette. Something fierce. Something fierce, young lady. Not exactly Beyonce's Sasha fierce, but still fierce. Alright, let's make our way across the river. Yeah, and I'm sure you guys, speaking of Beyonce, by now have heard that she has officially now given birth to her twins. So yeah, congratulations there, Beyonce, on growing your family by 2. Unless I'm mistaken, yeah, this one has a bonus on it. But am I getting to this fate too late? No, I'm not. Looks like these two could use a little help. I'll cast my lot in and see if we can't bring down Lumberjack. I mean, it's on the way, and there's an experience bonus out of this fate, so why not? Whoa, that's quite the fancy move. So yeah, you're not just beat up a hard shell. But yeah, Kakara, if you can hang in there. Like, I don't know if I can pull the aggro off of you. Oh, died. And with 30% still left, now it's up to Belisa and I. Oh, help is on the way. Help is on the way, it's arrived. But yeah, I don't think Kakara here is going to get credit for getting the kill. And Signet comes in at the last minute to get a little bit of points. But yeah, thanks to the experience bonus, 158,000 experience. Even though it cost Kakara her life. But thankfully, thanks to how things have changed in Stormblood, when you change warrior classes in the field, you don't have to wait for the cooldown timer to pass. You can get your skills used right away. Yeah, I actually had to show that off this morning when I had to revive Skyla. Because I was thinking to myself, oh man, I have to revive her, but I'm going to have to wait for the cooldown timer so that I can revive her. Turns out I didn't have to. So, let's get back on to the path to help out Sayre. Well, unfortunately, that's not going to work like that there, Lynette. Although I'm sure you can appreciate wanting to have one. Who knows, maybe you can have someone make something like that for you in real life. Okay, Sayre. What, Kryn? Would you mind checking the area to see if everything's safe before I go any further? If you happen to see anything funny, just take care of it for me. I'll get it to work once it's certain the area is safe. And meanwhile, I'll bring back out my chocobo. And let's run over here. Because, yeah, we can see where the enemies are. And they definitely have a presence in this place. Yeah, this is a nice little memorial that's set up here. But in order to deal with the problems that are within it, we're gonna have to deal with the monsters before we get to the monsters that we need to really defeat. So that means picking a fight with Fumbaba. Yeah, let's go ahead and burst this chubby little balloon like that. Now for what we're looking to actually fight. These things. Lock and load. There we go. Yeah, we'll drive these specters out of this place. One more to go. Yeah, maybe we can weaken it a little bit. Oh, but then you slap paralysis on me. Oh, crap. At least we got him. But there's still 2 more spots we need to inspect. One's over here. So let's go ahead and check this spot out. Now, come on, Corinne, you can do it. Oh. Well, because they're the Garleans, they're a military superpower, they're a dictatorship, and they are really proud about spouting their propaganda. But yeah, what you've been hearing all this time was the Garlean national anthem whenever you complete a quest or you spend time in Rhaegar's Reach. The only presence you sense in this area is your own. So thankfully nothing to worry about on this side. What about on the other side? So let's get up here. Try not to disrupt Fumbaba. Yeah, there's the third spot. But yeah, if it wasn't the Garlean's national anthem, I would think that would be a great national anthem for any country. Yeah, if it wasn't the national anthem for Garlemald, I would like to think that it would be a great national anthem for any country. In fact, the style of the music of the Garlean national anthem actually reminds me in a way of the Australian national anthem. Because, given how much international sports I watch, I've heard a lot of national anthems. And the one that sticks out on my mind when I listen to the Garlean national anthem is the Australian one. Not the lyrics, but the music itself. So, Sayre? Nice to see you're still in one piece. Things certainly seem to be a bit safer now. By all means, go on head back to Ala Gannha. You have my word that he'll deliver this time. Please go and put Sweatlove at ease. I bet she's worried sick by now. Exactly, Lynette, exactly. Because, yeah, when I heard it the first time with Mathia, I was thinking to myself, what? Yeah, when I heard that, I was thinking to myself, what? I'm hoping that they'll give us a different song once we get into patch 4.1 and 4.2 and so on, for when you complete quests. Alright, so that love.
Oh, Corinne, but wait, where is...
Don't worry, he's coming back.
Oh, what a relief to hear he is unharmed. Although I will struggle to truly relax until he is back with us safe and sound. Grandfather is so foolhardy, not a moment goes by that I do not worry for him.
You're acting like I'm already in the grave, my love. I can assure you there's nothing to worry about here. There's the hero returning. I found what we were after in no time. Assuming there's more to be had, we'll be able to start trading with the goldsmiths of Uldar. That is, of course, assuming the day we're free the Empire actually comes. I'm beginning to think our ancestors made Hidden Tier into a graveyard on purpose, as a form of protection in case the quarry ceased providing for us. After all, what do you know that would go to finding a graveyard in search of riches? Besides me, of course. Mr. Krabs? Yeah, Smitty Werberman Jensen! Smitty Werber Jagerman Jensen. Regardless, that's the only reason I can think of for them hiding the facts in a work song. Take a look for yourself, Svetlov. Am I really going to defile this grave for money? Of course I am!
It's stunning! When I gaze upon it, I almost dare to believe that there could be a brighter future for our village.
Seems hard to believe, doesn't it? And in the meantime, we welcome a new viewer, Sathis. Welcome to Let's Play Novel Autism. Glad to welcome you to our channel. Glad to have you with us this evening. Alright, Svetlov. Now that we put your mind at ease.
Oh, Corinne.
Oh, wait a minute, what? Okay, for some reason they didn't give me credit for completing the quest. There we go. Yeah, that's happened a couple of times so far during this streaming. But we got our 87,000 experience, 1,000 gil, plus something of my choice. And so there we go. And that's going to unlock another side quest for us. So I might as well go ahead and take it while we're here. And so this time we're going to be going over... Is it going to be this way? Behind the tent? Yeah, with this luckless merchant here. So let's take on his level 61 challenge entitled Rat Bandits. This luckless merchant is desperate for help. Hello there, friend. Don't suppose you'd have time to help a man in his hour of need. I come here to buy minerals that I was meant to supply the resistance with. The only problem was I was robbed of all my gil by Kakiran bandits on the way here. Who's going to use a merchant that can't deliver the goods he claims to sell? Please, head to Momorune's milk and take back my money. Once you've collected my gil, give it to a man by the name of Ansgar in this village. He's the one I had procure the minerals for me. In the meantime, I'll head back to Argo's Reach and ask them to wait a little longer for their order. Bring the minerals to me as soon as you have them. So yeah, in a way, this is kind of an opportunity to loop us back to Rhaegar's Reach. Oh great, I can't believe I just thought of that now. Oh, Sayer. You certainly left me with the most awkward memory that now makes me think to one of the more hilarious yet heartbreaking episodes of SpongeBob SquarePants. Am I really gonna defile this grave for money? Of course I am! Ah, damn it, now I can't get it out of my head. Sayer! Ah, man. Because, yeah, Mr. Krabs goes and he actually finds a guy that he thought his name was just made up, but it turns out he was real. He goes and actually gets the hat back. Like, that's disgusting. We just want the hat back. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we want to get to Momorune's milk, which is quite a ways out. And it's only accessible by taking this path, as you can see. Well, at least it's the closest, because, yeah, you can see there's another one off to the left. But yeah, more Kakirans. More freaking Kakirans. So yeah, not only is there something for us to look for, but there's also an ether current. So yeah, it's a 2-for-1 deal. I guess getting out of here without a fight isn't going to be all that easy, is it? Come on around the corner and let us engage in a battle. Yeah, a little too slow there, buddy. Oh, but then he throws my accuracy down. Oh, and he brought a friend too, and I didn't even notice him. Oh, and now it's gonna be 3. Oh boy. Oh, my Chocobo friend, I hope you have your heals on standby. I'm gonna need them. Yeah, I hope you came prepared with your Chocobo heals. I don't need them. Wait a minute, what hit me there? Doesn't matter, we're trying to survive. Thankfully I have a second wind to tie me over. And that's what it's there for. It's there for its purpose and it served it. Oh wow, my Chocobo's taking a beating too. Yeah, these Kakiran are ruthless. Yeah, let's get our hands on this ether current. Oh, really? There's Skyla. Yeah, I will admit it is one of the funnier sketches that SpongeBob has done. I'm not really much of a fan of SpongeBob SquarePants, but I will admit that it is one of the funnier ones, even though I find it to be as horrific as it is. Because, yeah, it's digging up someone's grave! Like, why would that be funny? So let's go ahead and speak with Ansgar, because we actually took our first side quest in Ala Gannha from him. Hello there, Loss. Do you have business with me? Yes, I do, actually. The merchant who ordered the minerals asks you to bring me his payment. I take it you must have reclaimed his skill from those pesky Kakirin. How did you know about that? Haha, you have my thanks. I was not best pleased when I heard he would be late in paying me. Here are his minerals. Get them to him as quickly as possible. No doubt he's worrying himself sick. So, it's time for us now to leave Ala Gannha, because there'll be nothing for us to do that's left, so back to Rhalgr's Reach, and we'll give the creative minerals back to the luckless merchant. But yeah, if I didn't have my Chocobo out, I probably would have lost, and I would have had to run away from that battle or something, just to try and get another crack at getting the opportunity to obtain the loot. See, as you can tell, even though we've left, the music is still very melancholy. So we want to go up to where the luckless merchant is, which is right over here. Yeah, I don't think he would have wanted to dirty his hands in battle against Team Skull. The minerals, do you have them? I do indeed. And hey, Skyla. Oh, I'm positively indebted to you. At last I can fulfill the Resistance's order. Frankly speaking, the minerals found around Ala Gannha aren't of the best quality. But I can't help but want to support a struggling village. They've been through so much. I will need to be careful if I do not go the same way as their quarry. I had made a point of not hiring protection when traveling to save on money, but I'm not much use to anyone if I'm rumbled upon my gil. Here, take this as a token of my thanks. Now that's 87,000 to us. And so, with that, that means for us, as far as side quests are concerned, the only thing to really do now is go back over there. Back over to the infirmary.